Hey y'all, we just got in the PSE Carbon Air 34 here at the Archeryshack. I want to do a quick video about it. I know everybody's been dying to hear about this bow and this cam system. This one is 34 inches long. It's real lightweight. Of course, last year's model was as well. They also make this same cam system that you can have on the 32, the same model as last year, but with the ECS cams. I hadn't messed with this bow so much yet as much as the Evolve, but I do know you can set it on 80% and 90% let off. In this video, we're going to do that. We're going to chronograph it both ways. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. We're going to do a vibration test. We're going to do different arrow weights and chronograph speeds. We're going to do a decibel test to see how loud it is compared to other bows. I'm going to set it on 80 and 90% let off, and I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what I think about it. It has this new roller system on it. It looks like a door hinge and it has rollers on it. It looks well built so far. I don't see any issues with it. The cam system looks pretty cool. I've been checking them for lean. They do have a little bit of lean in them. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a little while. It's got the cool limb dampeners on it, the cool limb graphics. It's also got a dampener on the string stopper. And overall, it's a good feeling bow, to be honest with you. It's lightweight. I think it's going to shoot good. It's got the 4 holes for the sight mount. Of course, your rest hole, stabilizer mount. But in this video, I don't put any sort of dampening accessories on it other than what it comes from the factory. The black one I really like. You can really see all the carbon design pretty well. And that's not a sticker or anything. That's the actual carbon that's on it. But this bow's 34 inches long. It weighs 3.6 pounds. When I weighed it, it weighed just a hair more than that. It weighed like 3.7, but that's just because at the factory they don't weigh it with these rubber things on them, so it was just a hair heavier, but it's super lightweight. I'm worried it's going to have a little kick to it. I think with the stabilizer that'll take it out, but I'll let you know at the end of the video what I think about it. You got a 6 3/4 inch brace height, so to me that's about perfect. 7 inch, 6 3/4. I like that. I like that brace height. Excuse me, the grip does feel a little blocky, but it feels similar to like the Brute Force did last year, so I don't think that's a bad thing. And I know a lot of people wrap their grips anyway with baseball bat tape and all that, but you know, I like the carbon because it ain't gonna get cold in the winter if you're hunting with it. And this 34 inch one is gonna be pretty cool because you could actually shoot 3D with it or hunt with it or do both, so that's pretty cool. This thing's gonna retail at like $1,500. We will stock them in the shop, so if you decide you want one, give us a call. But let's get through the intro, and I'm going to go back to the shooting lane and do the chronograph test, the decibel gauge, and all that. So y'all stay with us, and I'll tell you what I think about this thing. So hang on. Well, there we have it, the decibel test, the vibration meter, and the chronograph on the new Carbon Air 34. The bow itself feels pretty good. It's lightweight. You can set it on 80 or 90% let off. I really like that. The 90% honestly feels pretty slick. That's probably how I would want to shoot it. The features of this bow are pretty cool. I checked the cam lean on this one just like I did the Evolve. They are leaning. They're not leaning a whole lot, but they are leaning a little bit. But just like the Evolve, I took this one and shot 3 or 4 arrows through the paper with a whisker biscuit on it, and it bullet holed. So I don't see any problems coming from the cam lane, so honestly I'm not going to worry about it, but I'll update if anything changes. This bow does have some recoil to it. I'm going to be completely honest. It's so lightweight, when you shoot it, it jumps. I really think with a stabilizer, I usually even on my hunting bows set up a stabilizer and a little sidebar. I think that would take it out, but bare bow, it does jump, but I think it's because it's 3.6 pounds. So, you know, I don't want somebody to get this thing and say, oh, Jeremy said, you know, that it shoots perfect. It does have a little kick to it, I'll be honest with you. So, between the pick of the litter for 2017, the Evolve is my favorite. The 31 would be a great hunting bow. The 35 would be a good 3D or hunting bow. You could use it for both. This bow, I like the features of. It looks slick. It's lightweight. You wouldn't have to get cold on the hand in the winter, but that little bit extra kick kind of worries me. So my pick's going to be the Evolve. We will stock the Carbon Air. We will stock the Evolve. So whatever floats your boat, we'll have in stock. These are going to sell for $14.99. I'm going to put my number to the shop on the screen. Feel free to give us a call. Also, I'll throw up the email address. You can shoot us an email, archeryshack@gmail.com. And there's also a number you can text that comes to the shop. It's not my cell phone. It comes to the shop computer. So if I don't answer right away, don't freak out. But, you know, we're open from 10 to 6. It pops up on the computer, and then I can answer it that way. I'll stick it on the screen as well, but I'll be happy to answer anybody's questions on the Carbon Airs, the Evolve bows, the Infinity, all the new bows, the Vendetta. If you want to call me, call the shop, shoot me a text message, I'll be happy to get back with you. Send me a message through Facebook. You can find us online by looking up the Archeryshack. We make custom strings. We tune bows. If you buy a bow from us, we don't just stick it in a box and send it to you if you don't live locally. I do get the cams rotated correctly. Sometimes when in the shipping process, you know, things get stretched out. I get the cams rotated correctly, get the draw link set, get it paper tuned, get it bare shaft tuned. I do all that stuff before I send out any bows. So if you're in the market for a bow and don't have a local guy you like to deal with, give us a call. I'll be happy to spend some time with you on the phone and get the right bow for you. If you need a bowstring, we make custom bowstrings. We've done well with those for the past several years. So feel free to give me a call, pick my brain. If you got any questions, stick it in the comment sections, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And I appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe to the channel. This will be the second bow I've done for 2017 PSE. I'll get more done tomorrow. We're actually closed tomorrow in the shop, so I'm going to spend all day trying to shoot video for the new bows. If anything changes, you know, as the time goes on with these bows, I'll update it. But this bow, I didn't mention this bow is set on 62 pounds. It came in a little bit heavy. I just left it there. It's on 29-inch draw. And of course, when you set it to the 90% let off, it adds a little less than a half-inch of draw to it, so it gives it a little speed. Usually you would lose speed with 90% versus 80%, but it's giving you some more draw length. So, so far, like I said, this is a great bow. I think between the new bows, the Evolve will be the way to go. But anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Let me know if you have any questions. See y'all later.